You know, I think I've learned more from losing than from any win in my life, especially in this game. Because once I played a match where I learned more than a 3-hour training session. I think I was like 30 or maybe even 50 hours into the game, so I kinda was still figuring things out, and that's when I ran into this Ekko main. And boy, I lost so hard it wasn't funny. His combos, they felt like infinity, and my chars were not happy about my gameplay. It wasn't only his combos that made me lose, of course, like his mind games, his reflexes, his reaction were simply better than mine. And of course the victim mentality kicked in. I thought, maybe I'm just unlucky about it, but nah, I knew it. I knew I was just bad, and that's the funny thing, because that was the best feeling ever. I had finally something to chase. See, I don't really enjoy try-hard combos, I never sit there grinding them for hours, but this guy, he was something else. He was one trick pony. He was doing this combo where he would reflect Ekko's Time Winder ultimate to extend his string, and when I first looked at it, I thought, yo, that's sick, I wanna do that. So I tried, right in a match, and yeah, I failed. I failed because I didn't even notice you had to do low heavy instead of neutral heavy, and this part completely messed it up. But then, a few days later, I ran into another dude. He was playing the same character with the same style, so same combos. And there I was able to see my mistake. That's what I love about fighting games. They don't teach you with in-game tutorials, they don't teach you with YouTube guides, they teach you with pain. And here, every mistake has a price tag. I know it, you know it, we all know it. You can somehow spend 10 hours in training mode practicing that one combo, but it means nothing if you are not able to repeat it in real battle. Still, training mode is the ideal environment. And after all that battle teachings, at some point you become that guy, the one who used to destroy you, and that's just how it goes. You fight, you lose, and you learn. You can find yourself in the position where you teach someone else the same painful lesson. People tend to say this toxic AI phrase, get good. It sounds toxic, but it's truth, to be honest. First of all, get good is about changing your mentality, or how do I feel about the lose point of the gameplay. In the fighting genre, there's only you and your opponent. We tend to simply blame opponents in games like this one. We begin saying things like, their character is stronger than mine, or their character is overpowered, this game is unfair, it was lag, there were bugs, there was ping, and especially that there was ping. However, I think that every matchup is winnable. You just need to actually be better and get good. You have to accept that you are worse than him or her. That's why I personally love playing as characters that I simply like, and not because of meta and their power. And I still win. I win most of my games, not all of them, of course. So, with all those ideas in mind, we decided to learn another character, Illaoi. Straight up in the game while letting others beat my ass down. Because I will become better afterwards, and they will all pay.